Hello, what is going on everybody? My name is Galaxy Star, and welcome to the UGA Pokemon Draft League, the world's biggest Pokemon Draft League. 128 people in it. Absolutely ridiculous. I first saw this as a post on Reddit, and I thought, no way. Biggest draft league. I still joined it with interest, and I saw it like the guy behind it. Holy crap. Props to him. He managed to pull this thing together. It's actually happening. Like legit, with 128 people, 8 divisions, 16 people in each division. It's crazy. So rundown, we drafted, right? As of recording this, it is going to be starting next week. That's when it's gonna everything roll off. I'm going to be uploading videos every Wednesday. Also, I'm going to be a commentator on their main channel. Just pretty poggers, if I must say so myself. So now I would like to just take a quick minute, go over my draft picks. I drafted an interesting team. Definitely not the most versatile, but I think it could do a lot of damage, right? Because this is in VGC, so it's doubles, right? And it's best of 3, so I can't just have a one-trick pony, you know? Like a Jackbutt and Sableye. Everyone knows, like, oh, it's taunted, I can't do anything. I did not draft Sableye though. My first pick was a tier 1 and was Dracovish. Dracovish is always just such a good damage Pokemon. Just to get in there, choice Scarf, choice Band, whatever, just do a shit ton of damage, right? And he's just good to have in the back, you know, revenge sweeper kind of thing. My main core, what I thought, sorry, so my next draft pick, I thought, well, I can't get another tier 1, because that'd be ridiculous. Because as you notice, I only draft 1 tier 1. Everything else is below. I said, I want a Sandsetter, but I don't want T-Tar, you know, because someone had already taken T-Tar, and then the person took Excadrill next. So it's like, I don't have T-Tar Excadrill, that's fine. I have been experimenting in Season 6 with the season of Lycanroc Day form, which has Sand Rush, and it does a wicked amount of damage. It also gets a crazy amount of like prior damage. Like it gets Play Rough, it gets like Psychic Bangs. It gets a decent amount of coverage for for just a rock type, and with it's fast too. It's wicked fast, especially with Sand, which is where Gigalith comes in. And people don't give Gigalith enough credit for this, but you set up with Iron Defense, dude, it's so hard to kill. The Iron Defense, Rock Slide, Body Press, dude, that thing's rocking all day long. So those were my next 2 picks, because I wanted to get a good set that works together. Because my big thing when I built VGC teams is I want to have synergy, right? So what I decided to do next one, 2 tier 2s, Pincurchin, Alolan Raichu. Pretty obvious, but one, it gives me terrain control, so I can mess up or kind of interrupt, I suppose, the Indeedee female that was drafted with Hatching Gmax, which is going to be scary, as well as the Rillaboom, which will also be a big problem with its priority Grassy Glide. But with Pincurchin and Electric Surge, I'm able to kind of control the terrain, hopefully. And also with Alolan Raichu, I can abuse Psychic Terrain being up as well, if I happen to be in the same week as someone who is using Psychic Terrain. So after that, let's see, I think next I drafted Musharna, because I said, okay, I need Trick Room, because my entire team so far has been built almost entirely on speed, with Pincurchin being like a 20 base speed, being one of the slowest Pokemon in the rotation. Alolan Raichu being about mid-speed, Dracovish faster, a little faster mid-speed, Gigalith slow, Lycanroc fast. So I said, good Trick Room Pokemon, Musharna. Been watching a lot of Wolfie VGC uses on YouTube. I think I got a good idea and handle on how to use it properly. To go along with it, I drafted Trevenant. Pretty unusual Trick Room draft, kind of. Definitely unorthodox. But I think it was a good pick, because I needed a solid grass type, but also gives me ghost coverage and dark coverage as well. Just a good setter for that. Next, I wanted to get I was looking at what was that? Some other Pokemon with Sheer Force, but I was like, this one was kind of a spur of the moment pick. I had planned most of this out beforehand, but when I got to these last picks, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, so I pick up Dragalge because I've seen it be used before. Gets access to stuff like gunk shot and stuff. It's a big damage, big dragon damage, big boy dragon damage, man. It's a good, generally a decent Pokemon. So I thought I didn't feel too bad picking it up. Next, I picked up my G-Max because I hadn't picked up a G-Max yet because I didn't particularly want to G-Max. I decided to go for Corviknight because it was there, and I said, oh, well, I just get a regular Corviknight instead, a free tier 1. And no one had taken it, and it's like, okay, cool, now I have a tail root setter, or a tailwind setter if I need one. Which, I don't know. There's Whimsicots all over the place. So I got Corviknight as my G-Max. So that's interesting because Corviknight G-Max is not actually legal in VGC right now. So it'll be interesting to play with Corviknight G-Max in a setting that I'm not used to. I have to actually get a Corviknight G-Max, which is kind of crazy. Then next I decided sleeper pick, right? Octillery. Octillery has even attack and special attack at 105, I believe, base for both. So it can be extremely versatile. Gets access to grass move, water move, ice move, fire moves. It has insane coverage, it has insane attack. I can run it 42 different ways every week for any kind of Pokemon I want to counter. It is just a generally good all-around Pokemon that I can mix up, and it'll most likely be one of my most common Pokemon to come each week because I can just change it to whatever threat is there that week. It's good. It's an interesting thing too, because so say I lead like Lycanroc Trevenant or Lycanroc Gigalith, and they say, okay, well I'll just lead Lightning into it or whatever. And they say, okay, well, bring Precursion and Lord Raichu in the back. They say, well, I don't want to lead Gyarados Milotic, and they get just stepped on by electric terrain. So it's an interesting contrast, I think, in my personal opinion, of back and forth between, like, I have glaring weaknesses, but I also have stuff that will destroy what they might bring to counter. So I think, while not particularly covering my weaknesses, exploiting weaknesses opening up by people trying to exploit my weaknesses, a pretty roundabout way of saying it. But I think it should do good. I'm pretty happy with my draft for the most part. Oh, and I picked up Lopunny because I needed a tier 4 at the end, and I didn't want to pick Dunsparce because I might be able to use Lopunny because I think Lopunny gets something. I'll figure out what to do with Lopunny at some point. Lopunny definitely might be one of the Pokemon that I don't bring too often. Dragalge might be one of those two because I'm not 100% sure how to use it. I'm gonna have to watch some Cybertron videos on guys on how to use it because I am clueless. But I'm pretty happy with my draft. It's definitely very unorthodox. I only got sniped once, I think. And someone got Jolteon before I could because I really wanted to get that Jolteon. Someone picked up like 5 evolutions, which is completely ridiculous. And no one picked up Sylveon. It's like Glaceon went before Sylveon. It's crazy. Sylveon didn't go. I don't know what happened there. But the core of it being, I think I'm really excited for this. So this video is going to go up on Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I'm going to be commentating. We are going to be commentating over the draft picks. There's not going to be a matchup yet next Wednesday, but I will make sure in the link of this video to link to the UGA channel, because my commentary video will be posted up there Wednesday after this Wednesday, and we will be going over the first half of the draft. So we'll go through all the we'll go through half of the divisions. Me and another commentator, and then 2 other commentators will go over the other half. Just kind of looking at teams, just kind of pointing out what we think is interesting. Just kind of giving a quick rundown. And that'll be for the official thing. I'll also be commentating some of the matches that go up on the channel there. So go subscribe there. It'll be good to get this as public as possible because I'm excited. Like, this is ridiculous. I've been a couple draft leagues before, singles and one doubles, and none of them has ever been this big. There's just been no draft league that's been this big because it's almost unmanageable. But somehow the Mad Lad has managed to pull this together. Like, it's, I can't even imagine how much stress he must be going through. I'm excited. Everyone's excited. It's gonna be wicked. I will be uploading. I won't be uploading team buildings, but I will upload my matches with my commentary post. Usually on Wednesdays. That'll be my preferred day of uploading. It'll usually be like the week after. Like I play Friday or Saturday and then upload it the Wednesday afterwards. So that's gonna be kind of how the way that things go. I'm excited. I'm ready for this, dude. It's crazy. Oh, well, with that, I shall be signing out. This has been Galaxy Star of the Seattle Seadras, the UGA Alola Division. See you next time.